Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fearless Floyd Show. As always, I am your host, Fearless Floyd. As you see from the thumbnail, got gun rights restoration. Let's go over that a little bit because most of you who are paying attention to politics and the Trump administration and the promises made, promises kept, the alcohol, tobacco, firearms, commonly known as the ATF, is being absorbed by the Department of Justice. And in doing so, the ATF is losing a lot of its authority, powers, rulemaking, and the regulations. So, what the Department of Justice has come out with basically a public hearing, and they would like to hear from you on your thoughts regarding restoration of rights. Now, before I dive into this lengthy tome put out by Pam Bondi regarding that issue, I'm just going to give it to you short, sweet, simple, cut and dried, basically what has been happening and what the future looks like without having you to go read the whole entire thing. It's going to be a real short video. If I make it to 6:30, I'll be very surprised. I just want to make this real quick on this Friday. It's been a rainy week here, so everybody can get out and hopefully enjoy this evening, what's left of it. So basically what has happened is when somebody who has lost their Second Amendment right to bear arms for some reason whatsoever, your remedy and recourse is to petition the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms for restoration of rights. Well, this U.S. Senator named Chuck Schumer, never heard of the guy. I'm pretty sure y'all hadn't either. Way back in the day, I think 96, he got a little law passed or whatever, regulation, something where there was no funding for the ATF to process the applications or the petitions for restoration of rights. So that application process dried up. You could send them, but it was just going to basically an empty office. There was nobody there to process it. So now they want to take that away from the ATF, put it with the Department of Justice, fund it, get it back up and running. Potentially, those who have lost their rights due to maybe a conviction somewhere down the road, some domestic violence, who knows what the reason is. They are requesting the public submit a statement regarding their input to the Department of Justice regarding this new process. So let me get over here and show you guys exactly what is what. And I got turned on to this by the Epic Times. And here's the Federal Register. And basically, it's withdrawing the Attorney General's delegation of authority. And I know that really doesn't sound like anything of what I just described, but basically, here's the summary. This interim final rule, what's called an IFR, I told you how fond of acronyms they are, amends the Department of Justice, hereinafter the Department, regulations relating to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives, the ATF, by withdrawing effectively moribund regulations regarding how ATF will adjudicate applications for relief from the disabilities imposed by certain firearms laws and withdrawing a related delegation. And this took effect March 20th, 2025. Now, here are the comments. Written comments from the public must be submitted on or before June 18th, 2025. Comments postmarked on or before that date will be considered timely. The electronic Federal Docket Management System will accept comments until midnight Eastern Time on June 18th, 2025. There's several ways you can do it. You can mail it to Robert Henchman, Senior Counsel, Office of Legal Policy, U.S. Department of Justice, room 4252, RFK Building, 950 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest, Washington, D.C., 20530. I know that was just a mouthful. And to ensure proper handling, please reference the agency name and RIN 1105 AB 78 or docket number OLP 179 on the face of your correspondence. That way the mailroom will get it and send it immediately to where it needs to go, because apparently Mr. Henchman has more than one thing coming at him. But basically, regulations.gov. There is a link to this in the description, as well as the boilerplate comment that it appears that everybody is using. You're more than welcome to use your own. I will show the boilerplate comment. As you see, I'm not reading this because it is quite lengthy. You're more than welcome to go read it yourself to get the, minutia of it. But basically, I gave you the basic terms and conditions. As you see, Pam Bondi, dated March 12th. Let me stop sharing. And this is basically the boilerplate template wording that everybody is apparently sending. Right here. I strongly support the Department of Justice's proposed rule to allow for federal restoration of gun rights pursuant to Title 18 U.S.C. 925C. If the Trump administration is serious about wanting to rein in unelected bureaucrats who have abused their power and waged war on individuals' rights and freedoms, then this rule must go into effect. Unelected ATF bureaucrats should not have the power to permanently deny certain Americans from ever exercising a constitutionally protected right to keep and bear arms. Since the Schumer Amendment went into effect in 1992, thousands of would-be gun owners have contacted Gun Owners of America asking for their constitutionally protected rights to be restored. It is unjust to strip those Americans of a constitutional right for life, especially a right that provides personal safety and security, and a right that is explicitly prohibited from being infringed upon. I urge the Department of Justice to move forward and fully implement this proposed rule. In Liberty, this particular person was Art Webb. I just selected one at random. And I'll put this in the description, and let me show you. When you get over here, here's the document details. This is basically the document that gives the authority that Pam Bondi did. And then you go over here to the document comments, and you click on that. You can see there's 2.73 thousand. And you just click on a comment like that right there. This guy's telling you what he did. Click on this one. There you go. There's your boilerplate. There's the Art Webb one. Go to the third one down and see. That's how you could determine whether it's a boilerplate, because it's all worded the same, punctuated the same. But there you go. If you have lost your gun rights, you'd like to get them back, or you have a family member, a friend, a loved one, a frenemy or somebody that you would like to see armed that currently cannot possess a firearm, turn this on to them. And I'll put this in the chat for you guys. There's the link, everybody. All right, I told you this would not be a very long video. Hello, WC. Hello, Jackie Stacks. Thank you for joining, becoming a new member. Cosmic Ray, how you doing? Hello, homegirl, Tanya, Petty Sock, Matt, Keith Little. Just reading the comments real quick. There you go. So anyway, the link to that page, so you can go find out more, over in the chat. Everything's in the description below this video. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell just so other people can, watch the same types of videos. I don't care how many likes and subscribers I have. Y'all should know that by now. Y'all have a safe and happy weekend. Y'all be careful. I'm going to try to do some more videos over the weekend for you guys, especially on Life After Exchange series. So look forward to some of those. I might even do a few of those live and then rebroadcast them. Who the hell knows? But anyway, thanks for being here. If you want to reach me, the Fearless Floyd Show at yahoo.com. FearlessFloydShow.com is my website. Ann's new book. I'm done with the DNA trust, the bonus trust. I'm just have to write the instructions for it. Once I get the instructions written, edited, it's ready to be sent to Ann for final organization. And then once she totally organizes it, it'll come back to me. Hopefully, I will make my April 1st deadline and have the PDF ready to go out. And then the book will be ready to go to the printer so I can get some soft cover books for you guys who have pre-ordered already. But I would say next week, the specialty trust book of Ann's, the PDF copy will be available, will be in your inbox. So those have pre-purchased. They're coming very soon. Thank you, everybody. Have a safe and happy weekend. I will see you when I see you, if not Monday, 6 p.m.